What is going on, people? Welcome. Johnny here, and we are going to do another Rimhammer the End Times mod playthrough. So let's take a quick look at the mods. It's going to be all the same mods I did last time, except we have a new one that I've been working on. So the Beastmen are well underway. As you can see here, they're looking pretty friggin' sweet. We got Minotaur, Ungors, Gores, a couple Bestigors tossed in here. So what we're going to do, and then we have dwarves, sorry, and then the base Rimhammer the End Times mod. So I'm going to create a scenario, and it's going to be dwarves. We're going to do a mixed race, so it's not really going to be, maybe I even have it. No, I don't. So we're going to have 2 humans, 2 dwarfs. I'll show you what I'm going to do for settings, but I've actually already generated this game. We're going to do Randy, Savage, reload anytime, and 100%. It is in dev mode in case there's any errors that I haven't seen yet, but so far we've been pretty freaking smooth. So we're going to do dwarfs and humans dispossessed, which I think is an Age of Sigmar term, but oh well. Shout out to the patrons, Dirtle Dave, Cornel B, and Surreal. You dudes make me want to do this more. The handful of people that have bought me coffees, it is much appreciated as well. I do spend a ton of time working on these mods, so please consider supporting me. It would be very much appreciated. Alright, that said, the map is generated. I also have added, in the meantime, a faction of outcasts, so that'll be a mixed race faction. Debating on adding Beastmen to that, but I'm not sure it makes sense. I don't know that anybody would associate with chaos. So for now, it's just going to be renegade dwarves, humans, and the like. You can see there's a ton of Beastman factions, various dwarves scattered about, and then a ton of kind of default human type people. So we're going to settle down here. I want to be in a cold biome this time. Last time I was in a rather warm temperate area, so I think this will be more of a challenge. So let's jump in. You can see our location here, 45.79 south, 2214 east. I will make the save game available too, so you don't really have to screw around with this, but let's jump in. Okay, so if you pop in, this is where you're going to start on the initial save. I have 2 humans, 2 dwarves, male and a female of each, and I am going to rename some people. So let's rename, I'm going to rename them for Surreal. I've already renamed this person. We got Cornel. Cornel's going to be the female dwarf. I'm sure he won't mind so much. And then, what else? Let's name this fella Dave. There you go. Cheers to my patrons. We have 1 unavailable here, so somebody gets on that patronage tier. This Egan can be named after you. Regardless of that, so here's the map. So what we're going to try and do is tunnel in with the dwarves somewhere, and then we'll have a human settlement outside like a town. And they're going to support each other. They're going to play friendly. Let's unforbid everything on the map, and we're going to see where we can go. I debated on doing... Scheiße. I debated on doing 2 separate maps, just having them side by each, but I think for the start, especially in a cold biome, it's going to be nice to be able to support each other. So let's try and keep it that way, and then if we make it through that first winter, and we want to have the humans elsewhere, we can just move over a few notches, or even maybe just send the humans over here to start their own on flat land. I'm going to try and do a castle type thing with the humans, but we'll see. We don't really have the space to accomplish that here, so that's a bit of the issue. Anyways, I guess we can get to the business of getting this game going then. I will note, we will get Beastman attacks, we will still get Chaos attacks, and we will also get Outlander attacks, actually Outcast attacks, which will be dwarfs and humans combined. Now, we're friendly with the dwarfs, we're neutral with some of the human barbarian tribes, and then we're hopefully always going to be pretty shitey with the with the Gore Herd here, which should be updated to Beastman Herd, but I'm going to make a note on that. So part of this playthrough is to see how the Beastmen play, see how their strengths are set, and just get them in line if they're not already. I tried to balance everything well. I know I'm talking a lot, so you can just skip through some of this if you want, but yeah, also just to see how they look, which I think is pretty badass. So I'm going to fix that little Gore Herd thing, and I'll be back. Alright, problem solved. So, it seems like we have a nice little alcove up here. This is actually a really interesting map, because between the mountains and the marsh, we are well secluded back here. And now there's no way we're going to avoid Overhead Mountain. So it just is what it is in that regard. So I think we can have the dwarves... Well, let's just start at the very beginning. We also have this back here, which is phenomenal. So we're just going to drop a stockpile in. And then we'll chop some trees and get our stuff covered and get a tiny little temporary home for the evening. Alright, and then let's go take a look at the work tab. I didn't use prepare carefully, so all these people were just randomly generated. The 2 humans, I just had to spawn a bunch of people in and take whoever made sense. Patient. Oh, we end up with a pretty good doctor. Actually, 2 of them. For now, we're going to haul plus at high. Yeah, basic is a good one to have. Warden. We're definitely going to end up with some prisoners when we start getting assaulted. So this person has a passion, so we'll keep those 2 on it. Handling, not critically important right now. Cooking is important. So if we, ooh, they're both 11s too. That's phenomenal. We don't really have anything to hunt. We need to keep people constructing as well. So let's do that. Growing, oh geez. Everything's important because it's the beginning of the game, right? This person has a super passion for it. A burning passion, if you will. So, alright. I had to close the window. You start recording and the neighbor starts mowing and every hillbilly in the county starts rolling by in his pickup truck. So anyways, we'll leave this on at a 4. If he's got nothing to do, we'll get that person trained up. And yeah, you could be a grower as well. Mining is going to be huge. For the dwarfs anyway. Plant cutting, yep, right now that is tip-top priority. The rest of this stuff I'm just going to turn off for now. Can I now? The mouse wheel at this always kind of throws me off, but it's doable. Alright, and then we want to haul. Somebody's going to have to be our cleaner, but we'll see who's doing what. We will need a researcher at some point as well, but maybe we'll have more people by then. Alright, so that should get things going. I'm going to set everybody to haul at a 1 right now as well. So they should chop some trees, and then they should start hauling stuff, and then we'll get 1 person. Let's kick it up a notch. 1 person. Oh, you know what? We should probably get all of our gear put on as well. Which we just left it all down here. Great. Well done. I even dropped some human equipment in. We got a human helmet, a couple other things from the either the base Rimhammer mod or from vanilla. There's going to be other crap laying around here somewhere. Hopefully the stone bread showed up. We're going to go hungry. We got a lot of animals. There's the stone bread. Let's not leave that out for too long. These caribou, and I think these are our bear. We also have 3 goats. So we have a bear and 3 goats. We're going to see if we can get this bear trained up a bit. Alright. We're going to turn down plant cutting until everything's hauled. We just need a little bit of wood so we can set up a real simple structure here. Temperature's 51. It is spring. Oh shit, we're in God mode. Alright, well let's just go and destroy those walls. And turn off God mode. I've been doing some testing. People have been complaining of issues. Uh-oh, we don't want to destroy Egan. Alright, good, he's in the clear. Or she's in the clear. Okay, let's try that again. So God mode is off. Wooden wall we would like to build. Yeah, some cat's having some issues with, or thought he was having some of the issues with dwarven doors in the dwarf mod. So anyways, right before this I was testing that. So we're going to get all this stuff done. We are also going to clear area 1. Alright, hold on. Expand area 1. In fact, let's just do this. And then expand, manage, there you go, and invert it and rename it to animals. Otherwise, the animals will eat all of our food. You animals are on your own. Go figure it out. Alright, so they'll get everything hauled. Sadly, it's going to take a little bit, but we do have 4 people working on it. We have some steel here. The form of a nice building. Lots of critters. It's going to get damn cold, so we'll make a... Alright, well that's interesting. No, I guess I did put the roof in, right? So, construct. You can... What are you... You're a 4. Yeah, that's fine. And then plant cut. Alright, we do need to get this gear doled out intelligently as well. So you are a melee person. Who's got the armor on? Oh, you're an even better melee person. So you'll be dropping the helmet. Corneal is going to forcewear, equip. Surreal. Do we not have anybody that can shoot for shit? Alright. I'd like to give the dwarven equipment, but I just don't think it makes sense. So you equip that. You do very basic melee. So that means you need to drop your helmet, sir. Alright, and then you can force wear the helmet. Alright. So I think this person, who will be named after my next patron, is the best shooter we have. And then Corneal, Surreal is... Oh, jeez. Both of our dwarves are awesome at combat. I guess we give them this. Not the ideal thing, but it is what it is. Alright, well, we have a room. And I should make sure, we should review our people real quick. We have a female human with who's a masochist and has a great memory. We have a female dwarf who's industrious with a chemical fascination. We have an undergrounder abrasive male human. And we have a male dwarf that's a xenophile and a night owl. And that is why I was looking at that. So Surreal is a night owl. So let's fix that. And like 7 hours of sleep is good. Alright, beautiful. So we'll get the trees chopped. I think we're probably going to have to do some sleeping spots. Let's see, who had the good crossbow? It was the human woman. So you need to be a hunter. That is not the right person. And then I think Surreal took the other one. Yeah, okay. Where is Surreal? Off cloud watching. Alright, that's fair. Okay, so for food, I have 53 stone bread, 215 pemmican. I think we're just going to start hunting. We're going to want... Well, it's still early. I think we're going to sit tight for a little bit. We have a fair amount of steel, 325. There's a bunch of stuff to research here. So on the end times, I've added bulk food preservation. That was the most recent addition. And that's going to allow us to build larger food preservation containers in order to do more food faster. Dwarves have all kinds of crap they can do, but I haven't added anything in a while, so if you watch the last playthrough, this is right where that one ended. So we're almost done with our wood gathering, and I think the next plan is going to be to start getting the dwarves doing mining because they want to build their hold, and getting the humans making stone because they want to build their walls. I actually think we're going to work on a little bit of security first. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a dwarf zone and a human zone so that we can set these up as two separate bases on the same map, essentially. Keep them each restricted to their own area, and that should work out pretty well. They can focus on the tasks I want them to focus on. So, first step, simple defense. We have a ton of wood. That is not what I'm trying to grab. So let's get something going here. This will all come down later. This is literally just a way to have some level of defense. I have a pretty standard method of handling my security. It works. Alright, so we'll just do that. Gonna need some doors along here. That should be good, and then we'll put some traps in there. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. Alright, so this will keep any buttheads at bay. And then this door can go here as well. Alright, hopefully we have the wood to accomplish that, else we'll have to chop more. We also, having learned this from experience, need to keep the animals out of the zone where the traps are. That will never go well for you. Anybody can pretty much bash this door down, but Surreal is crashing. So I think our next bet will just be some temporary little bedrooms in order to keep the moods up. How are we doing for wood? I don't think we're getting through all this. So let's go ahead and chop a little more. Fortunately, there's a fair amount laying around. We don't really have any blocks, but when we start mining, we should. There is medicine on this map. So let's see if we can't harvest some of that. And let's make sure our plant cutters are of decent skill so it doesn't get wasted. What are you working on? You're going for a walk. You're cloud watching. Well, at least there's recreation happening. I suppose that's on the positive side of things. We could actually take this building down. It's nice and close. Anything else in the immediate vicinity? There's this. Alright, there's this one too. Alright, they'll get through that. Looks like Surreal is awake. Yeah, so some simple bedrooms aren't gonna hurt. This is all gonna get mined out at some point. I just need something to keep the moods relatively decent. These are gonna be these are gonna be pretty ugly bedrooms. So there's that. Like that can be one, that can be one. This stuff can all go away. I'm just gonna let them keep working on what they're working on. I think we'll split this one in half. Alright, there you go. That'll work for now. At least they're not getting disturbed sleep. Let's chop a bunch more trees. There we go. Alright, so they'll cruise on that. And we have all the materials here to accomplish what we need to. Look at how slow Egan is at that. Egan could be named after you. Get over to Patreon. I think it's $3 a month. That's nothing. You can hear me say your name 1,000 times. Unless you croak real early. Which, whatever, what are you going to do? Okay, so now we have the problem that plant cutting is happening before. Okay, good. Good. So we're going to get some meds, which is phenomenal. And we got stuff picked up, which is also phenomenal. I'm just going to let them do a bunch of cutting of these trees. So at some point, I suspect this will be a castle wall across here. Unless we chop a bunch of this out. Which maybe then we can come all the way over here and have like a castle up against the mountain. Very Lord of the Rings movie-esque. And yeah, that looks good. Let's see, I bet we're getting something due to... No, you don't care. They don't really care about the fact... What is uncomfortable? Oh, that's an interesting one. What about you? They don't care about this ugly barracks, which is bizarre. Usually that's one of the first things they start griping about. Surreal, it's up to you, partner. Wow, get busy. And let's see. At some point, I think we'll figure out where we want to mine as well to start the dwarven hold. It seems to make sense to go right back here, right? So maybe we move this stuff around a bit. Yeah, actually this will all come out. But we do want the dwarf entrance to be capable of 5 wide. So if we go like that, that'll be the entrance to the dwarf hold at some point. And we may end up, I guess we're going to have to let the humans use. Do you not construct? Not very well, but you do haul supplies really well, so we'll let that go. Alright, we're going to do that for the last one. We need a ton of wood, man. That's all there is to it. Again, it's all temporary, but we will reclaim a lot of this wood later. So there's that. And so we want beds, table, all that jazz. We could do that or that. I guess we should. We don't have any wood anyways. Yeah, we definitely need tables. Sooner rather than later. It's so much coal around. That's really nice to see. Oh, as always, there's a ton of sulfur. We actually have some saltpeter down here, which is great. I don't see any... Oh, we have an ambrosia sprout. Interesting. Alright, cool, man. Construction botched. Well done, Egan, you dipshit. Construction botched. What is your construction ability? 3, and there's your issue. Why is no one working on this stuff? Hey, there's a dwarven goods trader. It's already coming to pay us a visit. Let's go check him out. They got some muffalo. They're moving in such a way that you can't really enjoy the textures at this point. Alright, they're going to go off and see about nabbing as much medicine from the map as possible. I still have people set to haul pretty high, so it won't get left in the dirt. Surreal, are you a talker? You seem like a pretty charismatic fella. No, neither of them two are. Where's Dave? Dave is... Uh-oh. Alright, where's Cornel? Ah, to hell with it. Surreal's doing the talking for the day. Alright, we don't want to get rid of steel. Oh. So I turned it off so we didn't have any silver. I wanted this to be kind of a poor group of people, which is unfortunate because I could actually buy dwarven clothing right now rather than having to figure out how to make it later. Even the steel lordly dwarven battle helmet is pretty freaking cheap considering the protection it provides. Could have steel plate armor. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, well there's really nothing we can do with this cat. Do I have dismiss trader on? No. Well, he's going to hang out for a bit then. Hopefully they don't step on our traps. Surreal's off to bed. Alright, so the issue here is that we have people hauling. Pretty high priority. Dave is running around. Dave D. And let's get some hauling done, partner. Oh, very nice. Did you just botch that, Cornel, or did you pick it up? I don't know. Either way, Here, you know, we can... Okay, so I don't have the follow me mod on. Sadly, because I like that mod a lot. Maybe I can add that in. Alright, Egan's coming over for that. And how much medicine? Look at that. We ended up with a ton of meds. It's phenomenal. It's actually really nice. We do have to prep for winter. That's a reason we should definitely be killing animals and making food. Alright, let's do some hunting. Who's less likely to attack me? Where does it say? 2% down there. You are also 2%. These guys look nicer. I think it, like, just in terms of their beautiful, luxurious coats that we're going to turn into some type of clothing or another. So we'll do that. Alright, that's done. I need to get Dave. Get that. Ah, you stupid shit. Dave's on a food binge. Okay, so it's pretty early for a break. What happened to Dave? He slept in the cold. Gott verdammt, Dave. That's what I say to that. Major break risk. Egan's gonna do the same thing. Yes, indeed. Okay, see, now they're feeling the awful barrack. Cornel. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. It's a bit of a gamble. We're going to see if we can have Cornel make the bedrooms while everybody else sleeps. There you go. I guess you're just not going to put that ceiling in. Well, hey, Dave's off to bed. Why aren't we building a roof? Oh, maybe it's already there. It says it's unroofed. Nobody's going for it. Alright, you're going to try and hunt with that little bow, huh? Whew, that seems sketchy at best, my friend. Bio. With a 1 for shooting. Yeah, you're not doing that. Sorry, Surreal. You're going to be like a 4. Alright, where did he go? Alright, work on something else. Nope, that's what he wants to do. And he can't construct. So let's just... Surreal. Not gonna plant cut either. Damn it, Surreal. Alright. What can we start crafting? Can we have you make something for us rather than going off and getting yourself killed? Well, this fur mantle is a Beastman thing, so if you make it, you're not gonna be able to wear it. These are all Beastmen weaponries, which is interesting. Because I don't have a Beastman, but they show up anyways. I didn't think even the recipes would show up. We can make a loincloth. Also a Beastman item. Well, oh God. Alright, fine. What are you doing, Egan? Oh God, you were clearly hunting. Oh shit, we don't have anywhere to put the bodies. So let's designate a temporary stockpile zone for carcasses. There. Now, Dave, I just saw you. Oh God, he already made... It was Egan actually, but... Is one of these bastards wounded then? Did you kill one? Steel wall is healthy. There he is. So hunt that one. Uh-oh. Oh, the game froze. I thought we were in big trouble, but we're not. Alright, and then I guess we can do a butcher spot on the inside too. I think we're going to have to do a torch as well. If we want to keep people happy. It is pretty stinking cold, so sadly Dave passed out in a bad spot. We could leverage this for heat. Butcher spot, add a bill, butcher creature, do forever, bam. You're not a constructor. Surreal, seriously, partner. Not assigned to cooking. I'm literally just trying, alright, not assigned to, alright, there you go. Well, it is break time, guys, so far so good. I'd hope to get all the security in, but these lads are dragging their feet. next time we'll get the security finished, we'll get the bedrooms finished, and we will start working on 2 different zones, human and dwarf, separate but equal. You know the routine. Give me a like, consider freaking becoming a patron. Egan here could be named after you. I'll see you all next time.